Oh, of course not. Hmm. Oh, I don't know. Can you hear me? I was bored. Don't. That's it. I need more practice. Hmm. Do. I was bored. Oh, that was me. I lose track. Do. All right, that undergravel filter's coming. Filter's coming. Oh, who wants to see Boo? Hold on. Come here. Up. Say hi. Say hi to the people. No, stay up. You want to go upside down? Upside down. Who's on TV? Who is that? You see that? He's going to get you. He's going to get you. Who is that? Where did he go? You got nothing to say today. Bored. Eating up time. Oh, where's my phone? African Gray. He's 18. I got him for nothing. His previous owner committed suicide. So his brother gave him to me. In the butt. Food's expensive. Cages are expensive. I keep saying, you want him back? Nah. Nobody wants you. Nobody will tolerate you. Up, up. Thank you. All right, let's see. Who wants to see my fish tanks? Let's put him back. Up. Thank you. Let's see. There's a. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. These are original, but I have the trailer. I have a 35 millimeter trailer to one of the Star Trek movies. All right. My pencil fish, my ember tetras. There's a panda cory in there somewhere. I haven't seen him today. Speaking of which, let me see. Sorry, it's so unsteady. No. Oh, there he is. Let's see if I get it. He's down there. There he is. Isn't he cute? Or she? Maybe that's a she. Just looking at the width of it, I have to get some more. I only got one at the time because it's the last one they had. Oh, and then we'll come over here. Oh, I gotta check this out. Oh, where'd you go? I lost the camera, but let me see here. All right. Those are my son dad the anios. I just call them exorati. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at them. When the light catches them, they got the iridescent blue. I paid for 10, but he gave me 13, so that was good. And then I got this shelf. A 10-gallon tank's going to go in there. And then I got these guys. I should back off that camera. Hold on, I'm going to. There we go. My Danio Kayafits. Kubatai. Ottos. German Blue Ram. I raised him from an egg. Maybe it's a she. Parents are passed away. And then over here, I've got a 20 long. Rummy nose. Oh, I forget the name of those fish. A couple of neons. There's some Danio show prey dancing around in there. They're the brownish looking ones, but they're actually better in person than they are on camera. Two empty fives. I have to decide. I'm going to have to keep at least 2 tanks open before doing anything because of all the breeding this summer. And this tank is next to be cleaned. There's some chili reservoirs and some emerald reservoirs. I don't think the camera's going to pick them up. Oh, there's one chili in the back, 2. There's the 3rd one. This is a Fluval. What is this tank? This is a Fluval something. 5-gallon. I don't actually like it. I do not like this tank. Tear it down and give it away. That's how much I don't like it. And that's what I have. Back over here so I can see. Ah, Fluval Spec, that's it. Not a good, well, I suppose it's an okay tank. I just have trouble with it. The only other thing I can do is maybe try and install one of my plenums into it and see if that takes care of the algae problem. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a klutz. You're gonna get dizzy. Sorry about this, but let's see if this works. This might be, I forgot I had the tripod. Up, 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 up. Mm. Oh, maybe down, not away. Hold on. Bad lighting down here in the basement. There we go. That's better. The scape is good, but I want to rip it down and redo it, I think. I find the water flow is not, I don't know, just never had a good enough water flow for my liking. Oh, 4:30. Oh my God. One. Hey, one view is better than nothing. That's what I say. Oh, I don't know. If anybody's got something to say, just say it. Boo. No one's saying hello back. I heard you. I'm bored. He's going to want to go out to dinner. I don't want to go. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What's the schedule look like? I think there's some streams scheduled later today. Let's see. Yeah. Fishman. Oh, here we go. Oh, someone's coming on 5 o'clock. 5 to 6, 6:30 to 7:30, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. So it's booked up until 11. I'm in bed by 10. I get old. I got older. I go to bed early. What? Yeah. Good. My undergraduate filter for Mod 20 long is coming Thursday. Get that plenum installed. Hey, 503, what's going on? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't have a good. I'm not a professional at this, but I can make this a little higher. Oh, hold on a second. Before you came in, I was playing piano because nobody was here. Oh, now you're looking at the ceiling. Hey, watch this. The crank works. I'm just a kid at heart. Back that up. Oh, sorry. You're all going to get seasick and leave. Time for your Dramamine. Working. I got off at work at 3D. I work from home. I work for the state. And they sent us all home 2 years ago. They tried bringing us back about a month ago. And, well, what do you know? Went back on a part-time schedule, 2 days a week. That worked out. My spouse works for a group home. He takes care of individuals who need help. Oh, you know what? I'll leave this up here. That's the mic. So we get exposed to COVID all the time. So I keep having to call out. Oh, I wonder. Oh, no, it's probably for that. Yeah, I know. You know what, Boo? You missed the tank tour. I can take you on a tank tour. Let's see. We'll do this again. I promise I won't make you too seasick. Let's see. Here we go. Those are my pencil fish. Two very ancient ember tetras. And then down here are my pride and joy. I just got them on Saturday. They're my S. Exelradi. Really nice fish. Tiny. And then my Daniel-Caiaphiths, my Kubatais, which are ancient. Those are 5 years old. My hand-raised German blue ram. I think with the pink on the belly, I think it's a female. And then 2 empty tanks, 20 long. Ah, these are H. Copelands. That's what they are. These are H. Copelands. They're absolutely gorgeous little fish. The video does them no justice whatsoever. They look like candy canes. Daniel Chopre. Oh, rummy nose. There's a goby in here. I see him from time to time. I don't know where he is. And then my speck. Horrible. I think I'm going to break it down, put in a plenum, chili rasboras. There's some emerald rasboras, but oh, there's one. I find them to be terribly shy. And an experiment. I'm always experimenting with weird stuff. And that's it. I got one dirty tank. The fish is quite healthy. That's the brother to the German blue ram. I don't know. Who is he? Oh, he's hiding behind the filter. Let's see. Huh. Oh, there he. Can't see him. There he is. He thinks he's going to get fed. Huh. Water's clean. Tank's dirty. Flip it back. There we go. Oh, that's why. Here. Oh. Mm-hmm. Cold today. That's for sure. Wow, I got four. Oh, customers. Retail is demanding. I know that for sure. Being when I first got my first job at a local pet shop, I'd be, oh, you're in the middle of cleaning tanks or something, then you're trying to fill tanks because you cleaned them all, and then you're like running back and forth trying to catch fish because the customer wants fish, but the tanks are overflowing. Yeah, not fun. The Fluval spec is the last tank. I have plans for two more 10 gallons, and the other two 5 gallons. They're down here. Probably can't see it. They're just here. All right here. I'm going to leave those empty because come this summer, the pencilfish, the Axelrodi, the Danio Kayafits, and I believe if I can get some more Danio Chopre, they're going to go into the tubs outside for the summer. And then I won't have to bother with them. Nature will feed them. On the other side are goldfish that I. So what I did was I took a kiddie pool, lined it with a liner, installed a simple circulating pump, put some goldfish in there in the summer. But because it's only, well, I can't imagine. It's got maybe 300 gallons of water. No, 60, 70. It's only, the water's only like that thick. Maybe that deep at the deepest. So I have to bring them in because it just freezes solid. I'm located in the New England, Connecticut. Hospitality. Have I worked in hospitality? Well, my first paying job, other than the pet shop, was working at a nursing home in the kitchen. So I guess that was hospitality, serving food and coffee and tea. That's about as close as hospitality. Never, I don't know how those people do it. I got to give them a lot of credit. There you go. Talk up a storm, boo. Get him, Luke. Diller's dead. Don't call Diller. That's not nice. I'm going to get going soon. Not much going on here. Dogs have to be fed. They're diabetics, so they get needles. One of them, anyway. Hello there, James. You know what? That's his new saying. You know what? Or oh my God. Hey there, Glitch. Hello, Liliana. How do you say that name? Let me try. It almost looks like a Hawaiian. What? Haka. That's how I would say that name. Or Vinpi. Gotta get a camera. My computer doesn't have a camera. What? What? You hear him in the background? Try living with that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ah, that's a bot? I don't know what they... Why is he here then? Why would a bot want to come to my boring page here? I'll tell you what, Glitch. I'm going to write up my will. I'll put him in there for you. He'll be 40. I'll be 80 and dead. He laughs. Makes the sound of the coffee pot. Microwave. Toaster oven. Doors opening. What else? The telephone. Barks like a dog. Mimics crows. He says he doesn't have a lot of words. His vocabulary is basically still. What are you doing? Hello. Want to go out? He calls Diller. Diller is a dead cat that we had. George. George was a little parrot that I had. He screeches like a cockatiel because he had a cockatiel that came with him. Well, if you promise to take good care of him, I'll put him in my will for you. I'll have him shipped. Or you can pick him up. A free bird that cost me, so far since I've had him, I thought he was sick about a month after I got him. So that ended up being a $1,500 vet bill. 2 cages. So that turned out to be, the cages were, first cage was 100 because I bought it used off of a coworker who had a umbrella? Yeah, an umbrella cockatoo. That cage wore out. I didn't have the money for a new one, so I bought that cage, tightened the screws. That lasted me 2 years. Then I got another cage that was 400. The cage that is in now, well, that's the $400 cage, the red one. And then the cage he has now was a $700 cage. The food cost me $55 for I think it's 3-pound bag, which lasts me 3 months. Then there's all the fruits. Then there's all the good thing is anything I eat that's good for me, he can have except for avocado. No avocado, no chocolate, no caffeine, which includes coffee, soda, tea. He can't have onions, garlic. He doesn't chew on houseplants because we don't have any. The original owner posted him for $500 with his cage. I worried he'd end up in the wrong hands, so I bought him. Oh, that was nice. I worked for an avian vet, and I used to come a lot, see that a lot. People just give up birds. Boo, I'm talking. Knock it off. Oh, that's the other thing he says, knock it off. Or what's wrong. So, you'd see a lot of, working for a bird vet, you would see crazy bird owners. Bird owners are very crazy. They will classify themselves as a bird owner. bird owners are like either like myself or like, here, you want them, just take them. The other ones are like, oh my God, don't touch, don't do this, don't whistle, don't feed them that, don't touch, whatever, keep your fingers out. Then you have the bird rescues. Bird rescues will then take birds and pretend that they are a rescue organization, but they're really bird collectors. Had got plenty of those stories. The first pet shop I worked on, there was a African gray parrot that my boss had rescued back in the 1950s or 60s. Her name, it was a female African gray, was Charlie. And the only reason why we knew it was a female was twice a year would lay an egg. And Charlie ended up passing away. Hold on. What? You want to come over? Come over, say hi. Come on. I know, you're getting hungry. It's dinner time. We're going to go soon. Bear with me. Howie. Oh, yeah. Even though this guy is hand tame, I still have been bitten by him. There's still, even though he's been bred, right? These guys have been hatched in America. See, the African grays are not cuddly birds. Probably, oh, it's going to get you. Yeah, you need a shower. You're dry. But they're still wild animals. I don't really think, hey, Yellowstone Aquatics, thank you for joining. I'm not going to be on much longer, another 11 minutes. But they're still wild animals. He still will take a chunk out of you, given the chance. Let's get better lighting. They want to see you. Better lighting. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, there you go. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. Yeah, so when I started working at the pet shop, so I got my job at the pet shop in 1980. All the parrots were wild caught, and they put an end to that practice fairly quickly. So the last wild parrot I had worked with was a Timna African gray. They growl. That's a horrible sound. Yeah, you're not getting on my shoulder. No. Up. Yeah, don't bite. Thank you. Yeah, you love them until they start screeching and wanting attention. They think it's all about them. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Sit there and look pretty for the camera. That's what you do best. Yeah, so I forget the year. I know by 1982, wild-caught parrots were banned. Senegals are awesome. Senegal parrots are awesome birds. They're like the African gray, same temperament, but they're much smaller, easier to deal with, and they're not as screechy as the African grays. Yeah, he goes upside down. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Ow. Yeah, you nipper. This guy was hatched in Utah. And I don't know how he ended up in Connecticut, but he did. Oh, you little bastard. Bit me. Didn't draw blood, but he did break the skin. You're a beast. Yeah, I didn't work with this guy as much. He could do tricks. I keep him flighted, barely. You can sit there. You want to sit there? And then we'll put the camera down. And then we can both. And then I go like this. Move my belly. Oh, it is. Oh, I know what that is. Oh. Yeah, don't act all cute. No shoulder. You know you're not allowed on the shoulder. Worst place for you to be. Yeah, this guy, he was a surprise. My old boss showed up at when I was living in an apartment out here. Oh, my brother, I said, Bruce, what are you doing here? Oh, my brother committed suicide. So we went down and got him, hauled him out. And I kept saying, are you coming to get this bird? He lived in Maine. I kept calling him, hey, you coming down to get the bird? You coming down to get the bird? The bird is yours. I don't want it. Oh, yeah, no, you can have it. Thanks. Yeah, no. Scratch yourself. No. No shoulder. Trust me, you do not want a bird. If you do, cockatiel, parakeet, parrot. I wouldn't recommend a sun conure, but either like one of the maroon bellies or green cheeks. Those are really nice parrots. And they can talk. I had one for 10 years. My parrot is about this big. He talked. He would say, George, what are you doing? Yeah, no, no, you're going to go up. Thank you. Why are you being shy today? You're never this shy. Go ahead, chew my chair just like you did before. Ruined it. Pain in the ass. Yeah, you. I find sun conures noisy. Absolutely noisy. Oh, a Boston? You have a Boston Terrier. Oh, yeah, this guy's 18. Life expectancy is, let's even call it, let's round it up. He's 20 years old, 60. So that's what? 40 years difference plus 2 is 40. Oh, thanks for pooping. 42 years. So that would put me at 99. So mathematically, I have a problem. I have a problem on my hands, right? So we have to make arrangements because I'm not going to live to be 99. That's just the way it is. So we'll give them to Glitch. I'm going to put Glitch Aquatics into my will. Or actually, since Yellowstone is here, I could will him to Yellowstone. I don't know how well that would go over. Oh, we used to see a lot of birds with anxiety issues. I had fostered a cockatiel. Oh no, I apologize. I did foster cockatiels, but my coworker had a cockatiel that was given up. I forgot the cockatiel's name. It wasn't Murray because it was a female. But she had the bird for like 22 years. Decided that I don't want the bird anymore. The kids are gone. I'm going back to work. And then the bird started plucking itself. So one of the real important things as a bird owner is to keeping your bird on a schedule. So this guy here, he is pretty much awake at 5 a.m. He gets breakfast. He gets his fresh, clean water. And then he remains uncovered, and right around 5 or 6 o'clock at night, he gets covered again. So he's on a 12-hour schedule, and we keep it consistent, which prevents that. Picking can be both behavioral, it can be fungal, it can be bacterial, it could be a number of things. It has to be diagnosed by an avian vet. But from a behavioral point, if you keep the bird on schedule, you would, right? They know what to expect, then you most likely won't run into that problem. Yellowstone's speaking up here. He wants the bird. All right. You'll get a cage. I got a nice cage for him. 2 cages. This one's dirty. I got to clean it. So he's got he's got this whole cage. He's got the other brand new cages upstairs. You can come with food and water. Now you just have to feed him. He is microchipped. I have the paperwork somewhere. So I got him microchipped. It's in his chest. The day he got microchipped, it was like, whoa, big needle. Actually heard this puncturing sound into his chest. I was horrified. Vet said, oh, don't worry about it. You'll be all right. He gave out a screech. You're molting and you got dander all over the place. Can you please stop? Thank you. What? Cuckoo bird. Cuckoo bird, cuckoo bird. Oh, this guy here, he's like a child. It's like having a 2-year-old all the time. See, now, he's acting like, oh, scratch me, but don't really touch me. Because grays don't normally do this. They're not, like, you'll see any cockatoo, they'll come up and they'll get really up into your face and they'll hug you. But grays are not like that. And you've got to be careful with cockatoos, because if you do a full pat down the length of the body like this and really push down, you'll see he tolerates it. But that's actually a mating behavior, and you don't want that, because then you get all sorts of problems. Cockatoos are very needy. They get a lot of emotional problems. I would not recommend a cockatoo. They're gorgeous. They're fun. But more often than not, they tend to be pluckers. It's rare. Well, in my experience, it's been rare to see a cockatoo that's fully feathered. They'll either they'll pluck these feathers back here, or they'll pick them off the chest. And I've seen cockatoos literally eat themselves. Does he enjoy music? Let's see. Agreed. So, does he enjoy showers? No. I have to put him in the shower, and I douse him with warm water, and he gets showered whether he likes it or not. And then he sulks because he doesn't like it. But the weird thing is, if I put a food, right, so if I'm vacuuming the house, what does he do? He gets into his water dish and he takes a bath in his dirty water that he dunked his morning food in. So I have to remove the dish prior to vacuuming, or make sure that I clean the dish out. But you don't like showers. But you get them anyway, because African grays tend to be very dry. And you can tell I haven't bathed him in a couple of days here, so he's really raggedy. And African grays, the other thing they suffer from is calcium deficiency. So to combat that, we give him broccoli. He gets fresh broccoli. He gets to have some ice cream and yogurt. And he is on a pelleted diet by Zupreme, which is specially formulated for African grays. They're high in calcium. So I don't really supplement him. I don't have to because he's on a good diet. Does he enjoy music? Um, if I whistle, sometimes he'll whistle, but he makes up his own tunes. He's kind of funny that way. During Christmas, he will start whistling Jingle Bells. He's fun that way. I used to wake up the cockatoo outside neighbor all summer when he came home in the winter. Yeah, so right, because he's going from one environment to another. So that's behavioral. I would never in my area with the foxes, raccoons. I would never keep a parrot outside. That's not good. And snakes. Birds do not like snakes. Crown tail. Oh, crown tail? Crown tail. Oh, is someone else? Is that? I don't understand that glitch. Ground tail. Is that a bird? Is it a species I'm not familiar with? Let me look this up. I'm going to drive myself crazy. Santos. I don't really watch. I don't watch videos on parrots. Maybe because most of the parrot owners have, if it's an owner, if the last name, no, I don't watch parrot owners on YouTube because I've already worked for a vet. I've seen Einstein, actually my veterinarian that I worked with, she actually, one of her patients was the African gray parrot. I can't remember the parrot's name, but he knew colors, he knew numbers, he would ask for stuff. That was one smart bird. Owned by the researcher Pepperberg. The bird's name wasn't Einstein. I can't remember his name. That parrot died. He passed away in 2000, either late 2006 or early 2007. I can't. It was right around that. I remember that. Yeah, but you're nowhere near as smart. You're just a lump on the log. Huh. You don't know. Were you traumatized as a child? Were you? Oh yeah, no, you're not kidding on me. Sorry. Yeah, well, let me see. Let me look up his name. Let's see. Smart African parrot owned by Pepperberg. Passed. Alex. Yeah, the African's name was Alex. You look him up on YouTube. That bird was amazing. I think I gave up on you too soon, James. See, his real name is James. We call him Boo or Boobala. You're going to get a shower tonight. Look at you. Look at this mess you're leaving. Stop scratching. He's molting right now. It's horrible. Look into the camera. Look. Who is that? You see yourself? Oh yeah, don't chew my tablet. No, don't do that. We're going to shock you. You're probably hungry. Bye, Yellowstone. Should we shock you? Huh? Do you want to be shocked? Oh, I got you. Oh, you don't like that? Well, then just stay there. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. You want to go for a ride? What do you want to do? I know you're hungry. We should get going. Don't think about it. Don't. All right. Well, this was fun. I had more people this time around than my first stream. So say goodbye to the people because we got to go. We got to get the dog her medicine. Oh, hey, don't bite. See? Ow. Yeah, you're getting ornery. You're hungry. He's getting cranky. Oh, now you're going to sulk. Good on you, mate. So say goodbye. All right. Bye, everyone.